All right. Thanks for joining us tonight, ladies. The date is the 19th of April. Can you guys believe it? We're over halfway through April. Chris and I came up with a schedule for the remainder of the spring, summer. And one of the things that we wanted to talk to you guys about, or have you all share about, is social media. And we know that it's a really important thing in our business, especially now that parties are still happening, used to happen, kind of paused for a while, are starting to happen again. But the reality is a lot of our business is being we're getting a lot of our business from social media. So, and I think it's really important that we do our best to take advantage of that, right? So sorry if it's really loud in the background. My family's watching a movie and I didn't want to drag everything up to my bedroom. So is it too loud? No, you guys don't hear a movie. So I got a little distracted because I'm like hearing all that. I need those headphones that block the sound. I had them and then I washed them and they haven't acted right since. Dang. Not long after I got them too. Anyway, well, we have the pleasure and honor to hear from one of our peers, Miss Candace. Is it Timokin? Tomikin?
Timokin.
Timokin. Hey, I didn't know that. So you guys can see she's a doll and a half, but she has just done such a great job with her social media presence and her pictures and including her family. And she has sold this fiscal year, so May through April, over 24,000 in PRV. So she's
that. Yay.
Yeah, I know. I looked it up because I bet she's close, or if you haven't already hit annual sales. But she almost always is on our top 10 PRV. And I'm assuming most of that comes from social media, but you can talk to us a little bit more about that. So I just want to introduce you guys to Miss Candace, and I have some questions that I'll be asking her. So if you don't mind unmuting yourself, which I think you have already, right?
Yes.
So why don't you first just kind of tell us how long you've been with Scentsy and why you started your business?
Sure. So I actually started July 2nd of 2020. And I actually joined because I was like in a really bad state of depression. Like my parents had both died. Like I had no hope for life at all. And so I knew that I needed something in my life that was like just for me. I took over my parents' business. I had a newborn. Like it was just all of these things. I moved. It was just change after change. And I really needed something that was for me to connect me back to people. Because honestly, like with all that going on, I shut everybody off of my life. Like I did not have time. I could not hold anyone else really close to me because I was just really protecting myself. But I knew that was kind of like a dangerous place for me to be. And I didn't want to stay there. So my sponsor was like, hey, do you want to have a party? And I was like, no, I don't party. I don't have nothing to do with parties, but I'll just join. So it was like really bizarre. She was like, okay. So, and I just went head first. I talked to my husband. I was like, should I like do this? Should I try this? And his like main concern was like, if it doesn't work out, like, are you going to be okay? Like, are you going to be like even worse depressed, or is it going to help you? So I was like, I'm just going to put my best foot, and like, I can't get any sadder. So needless to say, it was like the COVID time. So there was no in-home parties or anything. And I have done all my business exclusively on Facebook VIP page until very, very recently that I started using Instagram. So my VIP page, I was very like intentful. When I first started, I was not trying to like make money. I joined for other reasons, to like help myself emotionally, I guess, to just reunite with people. So my main like Facebook VIP page was like a safe community for like people to ask for prayer, like people to hopefully get inspired or see something that I'm posting that brings them joy. So like I had a different mission, not just to like sell, like put a post up. I've never put a sales post in my VIP group that's like, hey, I'm like 5 fragrance flowers short of like my goal. I never made my goals their problem, because there's bigger problems in this world. Like I will never post that, because that's not something that I believe is beneficial. Like I'm not trying to make my people buy a fragrance flower because I need a goal. Like I don't like that. So if I need to, like, for example, sell those 5 fragrance flowers. So like we're all trying to get the rings like for the incentive, right? So like I'm already got my thinking cap on, like, okay, I have half of this ring filled and half of this ring filled. What am I going to do between now and then? It just even in my VIP group to get those rings. So I'm already thinking, okay, I need to do this kind of surprise box, or maybe I can make up a Mother's Day bundle or something that I don't have to tell them like, hey, I need these rings closed, you guys, because I want an incentive. Like, it's just not their problem. And another thing I feel like when we do stuff like that, it almost feels like our job as a consultant is like really super hard. Like we always have to hit this goal. It's their problem that we are not active. Like I could never do it because I can't sell $200, blah, blah, blah. Like I would not want to join under me if I was always like, I need you to buy something because I am not going to be paid or I'm not going to be active. Like it's just such a touchy situation. I feel like it's better to just inspire people or bring them joy. If you're bringing joy and if you're inspiring somebody like every day, like, hey, I'm here again. Like, you know what? Today sucks. Like the weather is cold. It was snowing yesterday, but like, hey, like, what about, let's change our wax together, or let's do something fun, or here's an inspirational post that I found, exciting to me today, or I needed to hear today. So I really don't have parties. I probably had 10 parties in my VIP group since I started. Like 10 is on the high side. I just don't do it. And I will do it, but I don't need to really do it. I know it's like not everybody has that blessing, but I think it's like the way that I set it up where like it's a community, it's not a sales platform. They know what I'm there for. They know I'm selling Scentsy, but I don't make it necessarily like the only thing. There's more. Like, I think that's what we need to think. Like, everybody brings something different to the table. I see like all these people, like what you bring to the table is not what I can bring to the table. We all have something different. So if I am bringing something like I offer, like people can always reach out for prayer. That might not be you. That might not reflect you, and that's fine. But what you're putting out is probably not going to reflect me. So I think like we need to be true to ourselves, because people can see like right through that. If we're not being genuine to ourselves and who we are and our mission, people are going to see it. If you're just copy and pasting my stuff and putting my same wording, people are going to know that that's not you. You know what I mean? So that's my spiel. I probably said too much. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm like so nervous.
you're great. Everybody that thinks Candace is doing great, give her a thumbs up. See, you're doing great.
Okay. All right.
No, you almost answered all my questions.
Oh, okay. Well, you
I'm
guys can
kidding,
get out
I'm
early
kidding.
today.
I'm kidding. So you mentioned that your main thing now is Facebook VIP page and your Instagram.
Yes. And
So are
recently
you
what I've
doing
been
the same?
Yeah. So what I've been doing too, that I think my customers really like. So if I get an order for, like today, for example, I had a Scentsy Club order, which are like the best. Aren't Scentsy Club like orders the best? So I got a Scentsy Club order and she ordered like some cotton cleanups and then a bunch of other stuff. Well, the other stuff that she posted was kind of like boring. So I took like the cotton cleanups that I had and I put them in a cute little bin, I guess, and I took a picture of it. And then I posted it on my Facebook stories, and I tagged her with like some music. And there's like a lot of people that heart that. Like they like to see what people are buying. And then other people are seeing like, hey, this girl's like making a lot of sales. And it's actually got me other sales because people have seen that, oh, like Christine is buying from you, like I want to buy from you. So that's kind of like, I didn't know how that was going to work because I try to keep my Facebook business off of my main page as much as I can, because I don't want to feel like too much. I'll put it like on my background of, what do you call it? Like a, on the background of your
Cover
picture on
photo?
Facebook.
Like your banner?
Yeah, like
Banner.
I have like a banner. I have the rainbow collection right now. And then I had like the warmer of the month before that as my background. But other than that, I usually don't post it on my regular page. So people do like that. So if you want to try that, that's pretty cool too, I think.
I love that idea. I love that you're so like, you don't just think like what everybody else is doing, like you think outside the box. Even about, you know, doing surprise boxes and Mother's Day bundles that you mentioned, instead of saying, hey, I need to sell this many of that, or, you know, I have a goal to hit. So I love that. I also wanted you to touch on, so you're really, really good at taking pictures. Okay. I just want to commend you on being, you're just really gifted in that. What tips can you share with us? Maybe, I don't know if, like, I guess I'm thinking of like different, so different tips, and then also like how you're strategic about posting. Like, are you coming up with ideas ahead of time? Is it off the whim? Like, just kind of get us in your head.
Okay. So my pictures, I'll start with like pictures. Okay. So I have an iPhone, and if you guys have the iPhone, like with the 3 camera lenses, like this phone takes great pictures. It takes great pictures. If you're in portrait mode, like you're good to go. I have like $1,000 camera in my basement that I do not use because I'm using this. Like it's that good. I have a good camera because I was doing a YouTube channel. And so I was like, you know what, let me get the good one, but I don't use it. Like I just use my phone. So don't overcomplicate it, because you can make your picture great. If you have the iPhone, what you can do if you're in portrait mode, and I don't know like if I can do it while I'm with you guys here. Let me see if it will work. So if I'm in portrait mode, this is portrait. If I want to like zoom in on something in particular and like focus on it, you can like tap it and you're going to get this box right here. Can you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get this box, and it's actually going to help you to like zoom in on, for example, this item, but it can help you to like blur some of the rest out. So like my house is a mess. I'm having contractors come in the morning at like 9 a.m. and I'm like going to travel tomorrow. So I'm like a mess, but I would still, if I was going to take a picture right now, and I actually took several pictures today in this mess of a house, but you have to like make sure you are not distracting your viewer, I guess, with all your nonsense. So if you have a space in your house that's super cluttered, like don't just like have all of this stuff like in the background, like take a picture and think that they're going to look at this item. They're not. They're going to be like, oh, what a mess. That's what I see when I look at a messy picture. I'm like, I don't know what you're showing me. That's not helping me, you know? So I think it doesn't take that long to just kind of like clear your space, just clear a little space. It doesn't mean you have to like take the whole house down and like wash it. But like if you have a little corner or a table that you can move to a space that looks less cluttered, that way you can really showcase like the item that you're showing. I like to do a lot of warmer pictures, and I don't have a lot of those spaces. So I'll take like a table and I'll move it like around my house. Or I'll take a lot by my coffee bar because I think it's like a cute setup. So you just have to find something in your house that you can kind of just see like, okay, this is kind of like a basic wall. I can put this, or I have this cute plant. You need to sort of like look around your house at what you have. Like, don't go out and buy like this cute, plant. You probably have something already around your house, but you want to change things up a little bit, but just make sure it's cleared out. Another thing, like if you're taking pictures like of the washer whiffs or like the laundry line, and like the inside of your washer, like where you put the stuff is like really black and moldy, like don't take a picture of it until you wash it. Like I've seen so many pictures, it's like moldy inside. And I'm like, you're trying to sell someone a product that you have like, it's black. Like, don't do that. Just clean it up a little bit. Like it will make your pictures really, really cute. Much cuter. Like, please. I mean, I hope I'm not being too harsh, but like, just.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, if you don't mind, can I show people a few of
Can I ask
few of
a
the
question
pictures you
too?
posted?
Yeah, can I ask a question? Candace, do you post most of your pictures then in your just your VIP, like and what percentage of your images, so it's a two-part question,
Okay.
where you post mostly, and then what percentage of your images are your creation photos that you make of your own versus do you have any places that you get photos, like how sometimes you can grab them from another group, or are you just pulling the Scentsy ones? Like what percentage do you say?
So percentage, I would say probably 40% are original, more towards like this stage in my business. So like when I first started, I didn't have the stock. I didn't have a bunch of stuff. So I found a lot of stuff on Pinterest, and I found a lot of stuff on Pinterest because I wasn't Instagramming. I found everything on Pinterest for the start of my business, actually. And I didn't start Instagram. I started it like a year ago when one of the other leaders, Sarah Snelton, did a whole like you need to do Instagram thing. And I was like, oh, fine. And I literally hate Instagram. Like I hate it. I hate it so much. So I just finally started like doing it again, like about probably 2 months ago. So I still post the majority of my stuff on my VIP group, and I'm just like getting my feet wet in Instagram. But I literally saw yesterday or 2 days ago, I took a snapshot. I literally saw on Scentsy's Pinterest my picture. They used my picture for marketing, and they asked me to use another picture for marketing. So I'm like so excited that Instagram is giving me the opportunity to be seen by Scentsy, and they're using my pictures. So in the beginning, I didn't use any of my own things, maybe just like my face, like holding up something or whatever, but nothing really to the extent that I'm really dabbling in now. I actually find joy in taking pictures and making something look beautiful. But I would say as of right now, and I hope that it will be even a higher percentage as I continue to do this, but probably like 40% mine and 60% other. And in my group, I think Dawn asked the question earlier, like, how often am I posting, or like what's I'm sorry, let's hear something else. Did I say something wrong? It's what the percentage that I post in my VIP group is probably 3 to 5 posts per day. I find is my sweet spot. And I do not post at the same time. So like if I'm gonna post at 8, 11, 2, and 5, like every day, the algorithms go like way down. You want to post at like different times. So for example, if I post something in the morning, I want to do like 8:52. And then I want to do like 11:39 and like do different times like that, because it's also better for the algorithms. I find to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. And also, I don't know, recently Facebook has started to say, when you comment, or when somebody comments on one of your posts, if you interact with that comment, that post gets seen more. So let's just say you posted a picture of a cotton cleanup and someone says, oh, what is that? And you just don't, if you ignore it, then your picture gets shown less. You know, even if it's a picture of your family and somebody says, oh, it's such a beautiful family, and you respond and say thank you, your picture is going to get shown more than if you just like their comment.
Yeah.
So I started doing that recently because I started noticing that. So do you mind if we show your VIP page? And I let me just preference, please don't ask to be on her VIP page, it's for customers, but would that be okay if we show that so they can get an idea of some of the pictures that you've posted? And is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta here we go. You guys see all my pictures open? What do you guys see? Do you guys see her page? Okay. All right. So I'm assuming this is a picture you took with the cute little unicorn. And she put some sparkles in the wax too. I mean, like, I don't think like that. Like, that's so cute. She took a cute little picture of herself and talked about smiling and how it gives hope and kindness. Adorable. And you said you just set up a ring light for that, right?
Yeah.
Because I think I had asked you about it before. This is that cotton cleanup, like, so smart. Instead of having it in that ugly package, you put it in a cute little wire basket on some cute texture patterned ottoman or whatever that is. Super cute. These are probably, okay, so this isn't at your house, but it looks like it could be at your house. It looks kind of like your style. This is what you were talking about with saying thank you to people when they place orders.
That's mine.
So, I mean, you guys, if you didn't do your makeup that one day and you just wanted to post a picture of a bar, all you have to do is show some nails and, you know, keep it moving. Get some Lee press-ons.
That's what I do.
I didn't even know. I'm just saying, you couldn't tell. But I'm saying, like, you know, cover them up. They have them at the dollar store. And you put the pretty little flowers in the background, and I'll just show a couple of others. So you guys kind of get a gist of like what she's doing. Was this one yours?
No.
Okay, so you're finding really cute pictures.
This is mine. This is the one Scentsy wants to use.
Oh, cute. So, and then some of them are regular images, which obviously sometimes you have to do that. But you've just done such a good job at like making a community out of that page. And I'm sure the same thing will probably happen. There we go. Will happen with your Instagram as well. I did want to ask, so a couple other questions, and then we'll open it up for a few questions from you guys. Is there an app that you're using to edit your photos?
Yeah, I just started using it. And it is called, let's see, it is actually called Lightroom.
Did it cost anything?
No.
Okay, cool.
It's
it's like
a light
filters?
version though. There is a paid version, but I do not pay for it.
Okay. And then do you use an app to do any of the planning for your posts or anything like that? No. Okay, so I guess one of the questions I kind of asked earlier, and I was all jumbled, but when you're deciding on what to post for the day, for the week, whatever, is it just like spur of the moment, or are you thinking ahead of time, like writing down ideas?
So if I have an idea that I think like, you know what, this would be good for like Thrifty Thursday, for example, and it's Tuesday, like I will go in and I will schedule that post. But normally my posts are like that morning, like how I'm feeling, what kind of day is it raining? I try to feel the day. I try to say like, okay, I'm feeling really excited today. Let's do something uplifting, or I'm feeling kind of bummed. I wonder if someone else is. Let's try to go this route. So I really feel that I run my group on my own emotions and how I'm feeling.
Cool. I like that. I'm the same way. I know people have like scheduled posts, like way ahead of time. I personally, I can't think that far ahead.
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't know. My brain just doesn't work that way. And I'm a spur of the moment girl. Like, and that's fine. Like, totally cool if you're that way, one way, and somebody is another way. Like, that's fine. But I think that it's really important that you're intentional, like you are, about posting, and thinking about creative ways to post, to keep it interactive and interesting for other people to see. Like, I love to see your stuff. I know
Oh,
yeah, because you're just really creative and bright, and you're just like a bright spot on social media, and that's rare to find. I actually hide the dark spots, so I haven't hidden you. You're up there bright. You're up there bright. But it's important that we are bright spots in the world, because there's so much happening these days. Let's see if I
I
have
want to
any
add one other thing. Can I add one
Yeah.
other thing? Really quick?
Yeah.
While I'm thinking of it. So like, I also think like as a customer's point of view, like my personal customers are probably in 5 other Scentsy consultants VIP group. Like, let's be real. So that's another reason that I'm like, okay, my page cannot look just like Dawn's because we live in the same area and we probably have mutual people bouncing back and forth. Like, one time they might buy from me, one time they might buy from her, one time they might buy from Kathy or whatever. So we always have to try to be a little bit different. If you're all using marketing tab pages, pictures, and we're all using the same content, it gets a little bit stale. And then I feel like there's not a lot of movement. When like we have these launches and I use like Little Mermaid and we use like Star Wars, like I didn't get much interaction because they've seen it on everybody's story and everybody's, everything. And we have to use those pictures. So it's just, it feels a little stale. They've already seen all that,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. And that's not to say don't post it. Like, you still
No,
posted
no.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still posted it, but it's not getting as much attention as possibly a picture with your adorable daughter,
Right.
and
So like
you
if
didn't see any
everything
of
is
that
like
stuff.
that, if everybody's page is the same, like it is when we have to use those, it just gets boring. So I think that's the thing why it's like, I want to stand out a little bit because I want the customers,
Mhm.
so I have to think of a way to stand out a little bit.
Yeah, and none of the pictures I showed included your daughter, but I think that it's really important that if you have a daughter, a son, a grandbaby, a dog, a niece, whatever, like, include those people in your pictures. People love to see personal faces, and personal faces, like there's a non-personal face. What was that? But you know what I mean. They like to see faces. It makes it more personal. That's where I was trying to go with that. And you do such a great job with that, and just like including her in your lives, I believe that you do, or videos. Yeah, videos and lives that you do. So so Kathy was asking Adobe Lightroom or Presence for Lightroom.
Presets.
Presets. Sorry, presets.
Like this LR.
LR. Okay.
Is that Adobe then?
I think it is Adobe. Yeah.
It sounds like an Adobe thing.
I think it's like what do you call that Adobe thing, Roman? Oh, he's not there. I don't know. I forget. It's like really super complicated.
Yeah.
I don't know, but this is easy.
Yeah. Any other questions? I think you answered all mine. Oh, there you are. How are you, Aria?
It was Easter.
I know.
Oh, Easter, yeah.
Now we're going camping.
Now we're going camping. Okay, bye.
But she's the one that gets spotlighted on her,
Oh, yeah.
her lives or
They
whatever.
come there for her and not for me. So
Mhm. Well, I think people are attracted to that, though. They like to see.
Let me
Okay.
ask you, can I ask everyone a question? When you're scrolling any of your social media and you're going through, what are the things that you see, even if they're not Scentsy people, from Scentsy people or just people in general? What do you like to see on your social media? if you ask yourself that question, like what causes you to slow down, to slow your scroll and look, then that may be a way for you to think about what you want to post on your own page, whether it be your VIP or your personal, however you're running your business. I'm friends with a lot of Scentsy people, and I see a whole lot of marketing images from that are Scentsy images. And I'm going to say this, and I mean no offense, because I'm guilty. I post them. I mean, obviously, if they're licensed, we have to, but it's like boring, right? Keep on sliding, keep on sliding. What I love is the real photos or the
Yeah.
lives or the pictures of the people using the products or the kids and the pets and even if it's not Scentsy related. So the prom pictures are coming soon. I love prom pictures. I love Halloween pictures. I love Christmas pictures of families, like, I don't know. So just ask yourself that question when you're trying to be authentic. What do you like to see? What makes you happy on social? Candace, I think you're doing a great job of that. So I loved a lot of what you said. Like a big one that hit me was my problem isn't my customers' problems or my VIP. Like what you're trying to solve for shouldn't be their problem. You're just trying to give them something that may make them happy. It's about them. It's not about you. So that's super
Mhm.
cool. I
Yeah.
love
Was it you, Candace, that told me, I want to say it was you, that told me that you take a bunch of pictures in one day sometimes? Was that you or was that someone else?
I don't know if I told you that, but I do. For example, I have like 10 pictures ready to rock and roll. Because I'm
Okay.
not going to be at a place for the next little while where I'm going to be able to take pictures.
Yeah.
So I've already been thinking, I have like some reels done and stuff like that. So sometimes you just have to plan ahead. Sometimes I don't like to plan ahead, but it is good if you have, if you have something going on or you're going to be
Yeah.
really busy next week or whatever it is, to think ahead and have stuff ready. Because like the worst thing I think we can do is just like take a break for 2 weeks because it's not convenient for us. Like if we're desperate, yeah, you have to do what you have to do, but I think you can still like post something or schedule something in a pocket of time just to keep everything kind of going. So yeah, if you're feeling cute, get a few different shirts and like do some different stuff or put your nails on and do what you got to do.
Yeah. So I think you gave me that idea. Someone did. And so I got my hair done. I get my hair done every 3 weeks. So I thought, you know what? Every time I get my hair done, I'm just going to take a bunch of pictures around the house. So I did that. Oh, that's bad. But anyway, I did it. Recent. And so if you guys see a picture of me and I'm not in a nasty ponytail, it's because I pre-took that picture. And I think it's so smart because I don't do my hair every day. You know what I'm saying? I do my hair in the sense of like it's not dirty, but it's usually in a ponytail because I'm around the house, doing other things. So I don't have to go to a 9 to 5. So I'm not, getting ready for anybody. But I don't want to post that all the time, It's okay sometimes too to post that, but I think it's just nice to post, a picture when you're feeling cute. So what I did is I went through the house. I made sure the lighting was good outside. And I went around the house and I took pictures of me sniffing a lotion, a couple of warmers. I did 6 bars of wax, a bunch of stuff. I think a whiff box. So, and now I have them on my phone. So the next time I'll have her probably do my hair flat because that day it was curly, and I'll change the shirt. So anyway, I just thought that was a really great idea to do it that way. Any other questions? You guys can unmute yourself or you can type it in the chat. Candace, I think you're doing amazing, or you did amazing, sharing all your goodness with us. And before anybody gets off, while you guys are thinking of questions or whatnot, Chris is going to do a little something for giveaways, right?
I do. I have it. I have.
It's a secret to me.
Yeah, you don't even know what it is.
Mm-mm.
I need everybody to, what I want you to do is get a piece of paper, empty piece of paper. We're gonna take a quiz. It's pop quiz time.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, Julie, rolling your eyes at me. I see you. I caught you.
I'm impressed she has paper in her car.
It's for gift cards. Who doesn't want gift cards? Like, I don't know what Dawn's got up her sleeve, but I always have Target gift cards. Even have Dunkin' Donuts. I always have Starbucks. I always have Amazon. I've always got good gift cards to give. So we will give prizes out. And so we're just going to do a rapid fire. Let's see, I think I've got 6 questions here to ask you guys. Okay. And we're going to do it as quick as we can. Get your catalogs because you may need them for reference quick. And the first person to answer these and show me, like, so you can raise your hand if you get the answer, but you may want to write it down too. I don't know how you want to do it, but do you know how to raise your hand?
So would you prefer us to raise our hand? Not us, I'm not playing, but would you rather us raise your hand or write the answer down?
Well,
You're basing it off of the raising your hand? Because whoever raises their hand first will pop up.
Actually, we could do it just how many you get right. That's what I'm gonna do. We'll do it on how many of these you get right. And then I've got tiebreakers. So just write them down.
Okay, so write them down.
Write them down. Okay. What page do you find Disney on? In the catalog.
Kathy.
Kathy's competitive. Kathy's like, I think I saw Kathy go, oh crap, I gotta get my book. Okay. And then what is the first incentive that a new consultant is eligible to earn from Scentsy? Now I want to know, how much will the child wall fan diffuser be this Thursday at release? When and where is Scentsy family reunion? I'm doing this quick because otherwise y'all are going to look them up. I know you're going to cheat. And the final question, it's basically a multiple choice. I'm making gift sets for Mother's Day. I'm adding extra things like candy and flowers. What percentage is it okay to upcharge on these gifts? 20%, 10%, 0%, or 25%? 20%, 10%, 0%, or 25%. Okay. All right. Be honest. We need honesty here. Okay. What did everyone put down?
Well,
You can go ahead and put it in the chat.
do you want to just see who's got 6 right?
Yeah.
first?
Did you guys write them down? Show me. Can I see them? Oh, Dawn, help me. 32, 35. I'm going to look here. 32, shooting star, child's 40.
I have no idea how to chat.
0.
Oh,
I'm the loser in the group.
Shooting star, 40, SLC. Okay, who's got the sticky note? Carrie Keller. Carrie, you missed one. You're out. Sorry, Carrie, I love you.
Carrie is out. No.
Carrie, I know Carrie, so I can be like that with Carrie. Kathy Young.
I'm out because I missed one.
You missed one, Kathy.
And I missed one. Julie missed one because I don't have a catalog with me at work.
Oh, no. Oh, shooting star. Number 5, what did you put over there, Michelle? 10%? No. Annette, hold it up better. I can't see you, honey. Close. I'm getting car sick, Annette.
Maybe she can read them off.
Read them off to me. Oh, unmute yourself. Hold on. Who else did it? Did anyone else do this? Julie? Annette, I can't see it. You got to unmute yourself. There's
Okay. I have 32, Star, $45, Utah, July, and B, 10%.
Nope, you're out. Sorry, I love you, sister.
It's all good.
Candace, I think, is our number one winner. Sylvia, did you play? Sylvia, did you play? Where's yours at? And Marilyn and Chastity, did you guys play? No. Elizabeth, did you play?
Marilyn said she missed you.
Okay, Sylvia missed you. Okay. The one that everyone's missing is consistently here is the last one. You're not supposed to upcharge at all on any Scentsy products, even in gift baskets. The rule of thumb. Kathy's twerking her head at me. We may need to go back and look at it because I just saw this on a page in a discussion and it came up and I was shocked because another superstar director asked how much of an upcharge, and it was an ongoing discussion and everyone's like, no, you cannot charge for the extra. You're not supposed to charge for the extra products. And Kathy's really looking at me here because she's always good with this stuff. So now I start to question myself. Okay. So I'm going to do who all had 10% because there were a bunch of you. 1, 2, 3. Julie had a little bit more. Okay. Kathy, we're going to do, so Candace, you win. Okay. You win one of the gift cards. Between Kathy, Michelle, and Sylvia, I'm going to give you two tiebreakers. Okay. What is the cost of the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit? And what are the costs for Scentsy Family Reunion? All right, show me. Bonus, what, 200 and 250? What's the 250 one?
I think that's supposed to be for SFR.
Is that for SFR? Okay, SFR is 150 and 300. So Michelle, you're right. Sylvia, what did you have, honey? You missed one? Okay. Michelle gets the second gift card. Okay. Fun quiz. Okay. We're going to post on both of our pages, Dawn and I, because now I start to second guess myself. Isn't that terrible? Like the 10% upcharging on gift sets. I don't think you're supposed to charge anything, Chastity.
You're not supposed to charge anything, but you are, last I had heard is that you were allowed to charge up to 10% to compensate for baskets, stuffing, all that extra stuff. So
Okay.
if you're selling a $30, there's $30 worth of product, that you could charge 33.
Okay. To cover.
That's
the
what
cost.
I had heard for
That's
years.
fair.
But again, things change all the time, and that rule may have changed,
Yeah.
and I just wasn't aware of it.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And I didn't sign up for SFR, so I was guessing. I think last year it was 250.
It's 300 for SFR, right?
300 for live and 150 for virtual.
And in 2019, if you registered early, I think it was like the early bird was 250, if I'm not mistaken.
It's possible, yeah.
That's sticking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, so the 10% has been there. Okay. So you girls that maybe have the 10%, maybe I'm going to go back. But like I said, I was going off of this discussion in a group and it was getting, pretty much like, no, don't upcharge anything. Don't charge for the extras. Don't do percentages. Don't charge for the extras. So I don't know
We'll get
about
back
you
to
guys.
you.
We'll get
about
back
that
to you
one.
on that one. But yeah, and Carrie, it is good. It's good to have these conversations, right? Like, so when I do these pop quizzes, don't jump off. Like, they're good. I hope that they just turn into more of a learning. And I tease you guys because I'm like, Kathy, you're out. Well, Kathy's my friend. So I'm not trying to be rude. If you know me, you know me. I'm not like that, but like I'm playing with people. So
Yeah. So Chastity just said, to be safe, I just don't charge extra. It's a freebie from me as a thank you. So, and a lot of times you're using your hostess rewards and free products, well, free products and half price items to get some of that stuff too. So it all balances out, and it's a tax write-off.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
yep. All right. Well, Candace, you were amazing. Thank you so much. You guys, everybody give her a round of applause. Thanks for being an inspiration to us, to the Facebook world, to your customers. And I just want to thank you for, I know you guys have a trip coming up, so taking the time out of your day to share with us and pour into us, that means a lot. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
You're awesome. You're a natural.
Dawn, did you let everyone know too that we're changing up our schedule, kind of going through the spring and the summer? We're gonna do our
Oh,
calls
yeah.
a little differently. Would you let them know? And
Yeah,
thank you
so-
again, Candace. Thanks everyone for showing up tonight too.
Yeah, so for the next few months, we're going to be doing just the third Tuesday of the month as our all consultant call. So we're not going to do a talk about it Tuesday. We just know life's getting crazy for everybody, and we're just trying to simplify it and doing one training a month together. So just show up on the third, unless something changes. On occasion, we might have to switch it to the second, but we're going to try to keep it around the third Tuesday. Okay. All right. We love you guys. We're here for you. So please reach out if you need anything. We appreciate all your hard work and keep shooting for those dreams. See
Bye
ya.
guys. Have a good evening. Thanks for coming.
Bye.